Not So Neglected Double O Rower Layout, Episode 15, Platform Bridge plus an Idea.
Well, while I was away in Gwendolyn at Buckler's Hard, I said I was going to do some design work for the layout, and that's what I've done. It's for the bridge between the platforms, and I designed it, and I've just cut it out now with my Cricut machine, and I'm making a blank side of the stairs and then another one with the cutouts. I shall mount one on top of the other to give it depth and strength, and this time I've used Scotch porridge oats pack, and it is absolutely perfect with the Cricut a deep cut a tool, and on full pressure. It's kind of made a beautiful job of cutting it, so I'm just going to take all the bits out now, and then I can offer it up and make sure that it's about the right scale. So there's the blank one, and then this one will go on top of that like that to stiffen it up and give it some depth. So very fiddly to glue it, but and then that will be the side of the steps to the top. And there we have it. That's mounted the framework one on top of the blank one, and there's the one for the other side of the stairs. So those two go together like that with a baseboard underneath. Now I've got that do one platform, so I need two more sets like that, and then the cross bridge is coming out of this lot. I've done the same, some blank ones, some ones with the pattern on, or the framework on, and I'll mount those on top of there. I'm well pleased with what I've produced so far with the steps, so I'm going to click on Cricut and load that program up, and then I go to My Stuff. Where's My Stuff? There, My Stuff. And now I've got to bring in some new, I've got to put a new project, to click on New Project, and then find that program and that I've designed for the rest of the bits, and then I'll get started. I'm going to upload an image. I'll have a look at the files, and this is platform bridge steps, but I want, there we are, platform or footbridge stairs extra, and there's the bits there, all and on. So I download that or confirm and continue that. Upload. I want to see it open, so I click clear there, and now I'll cover that up and say attach. That makes sure they all go together, and then I better switch Cricut on. Okay, and then I'll make, and I'll save that with the station platform bridge lot and call it extras. Save it. Okay, I'll close that down, and then we're making it on a mat and confirm the mat, And then we want to move that a little bit. Move it. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Oh, I finally found out how to move it. I've moved it away from the top there, so that I'm going to move it a bit more. Yes, I'll move it a bit more, and that's fine. I'll go back on that and cancel that. I don't know why I had to do all that, but anyway. And then I can move it so that it's going to cut on the board and not off it on a bit of cardboard. So I confirm that, and now it's looking for a Cricut which is switched on, and it's found it because the lights turned blue over there. And now I'm going to go for browse all materials, and it's flat card, so I'm choosing that. Done. And I want up here more pressure, and then it will make sure and get a nice cut. So it's now ready for loading. There's the loading lights flashing, so I'll press that. And it's ready to make, so I'll press this one, go. There we are. It's cutting it all out for me. So this light now is flashing, it tells me it's ready to unload. Unload it. And there we are. It's all cut out, ready for me. And the trouble is, it's done it to a completely different scale. So there's the one that I wanted. Oh, is it? Come on. And look, completely different scale. So I don't know. I'll go back to the drawing board. I was feeling really pleased with myself when I'd made these things, and I thought they are small, and then I realised that I hadn't quite got the full grips of the Cricut machine on the ink space as I thought I had. So I've now had to cut them out again on another card, and this time I hope they're the right scale. Anyway, I'll get them cut out and we'll have a look. And there we have the first side done. Just got the rest of them to cut out now. And this one does look the right scale, thank goodness. After an enormous amount of hair tearing and the use of not so good language, I've managed to get all the components that I need for the footbridge. And the hair tearing bit was all to do with me learning how to use the Cricut. I'm getting there, but oh dear, I've still got a lot to learn. Again, using the Cricut machine, I've now cut out all the pieces for the columns to support the bridge. So they'll go like that. Now, I have got a tool for the Cricut machine which scores a line for bending. There it is, and it goes in there like that. But I haven't actually learned how to use it, so I'll have to do a bit more reading, and because it would have been good to make those as a sheet and then score and bend it to a square. But anyway, as it is, I've used 360 gram card, and that wouldn't have been strong enough on its own, so I've made twice as many as I wanted and stuck two pieces together, which will give it strength. And also by turning one the other way round, I've managed to get this cross in it, in the support or in the construction. And I've also cut 4 small base pieces and one for the top of each one, so I need 3 columns. So I'm going to get those stuck together now, and then get it underneath the bridge. But before I do that, I'm going to paint all these, get them painted. It's going to be difficult to paint the inside once they're made into a square column. So I'm going to get on with that. Well, there you have one side painted, and when that's nice and dry, I'll turn them over and do the other side. So I think in the meantime, some vodka Mac. Well, I'd never make a professional model maker, but those are my 3 columns, and they go underneath the bridge there. And then it will go across those platforms there. Well, there it is, and the one thing I've forgotten to do, which I'll have to do something about, is smoke deflectors for when the old steam trains come through. So that's that little job almost done, and the next job is to put a proper handrail railings around here, so that's going to be my next task. Fix that up somehow or another. And then I've been having a thought. I have down in one of the rooms, I'll take it down and show you, that boat there, which is a model of a ferry. It used to be a ferry in Sweden to went across to Denmark, and it's called the Bohuslan. And I started building the kit in 1971, I think it was, 71, 72, something like that, whilst I was working in Kuwait. But I'm wondering, because it's more or less the right scale, and I'm wondering if I can put it in my harbour along here, and that would be really great if I could. This is going to need quite a lot of alterations underneath here. I'm going to have to look into how I can do that, if it's possible, and then I'd have to make a template of the shape of the hole, and then cut out a piece here, because I don't want to spoil the model itself. It is actually radio controlled, but I could make a hole that the hole could sit into to make it waterline length, waterline level. It's going to be a bit of a task, but it's worth looking into, because it would be really, really good if I could get that there.
It's a billing boat kit and very complicated. Every deck plank is individually laid, and the whole hull is made up of planks, each one individually laid. There's a lot of cutting out to do, which I used my old grandfather's jigsaw to do it, and it's a beautiful looking model. When I put it on the water, it was top heavy, mainly because I'd got a big 12-volt battery in there to make smoke, and so I had to do quite a lot of alterations with get the centre of gravity way below the Z point, the pivot point. But I did, and it worked a treat. On the whole, I'm quite pleased. It's a bit like the warship Vasa, a bit top heavy. Have to get the centre of gravity lowered a bit before she turns over. But no, I'm pleased with that. I just have to get it finished and take it down to the proper pond.
So that's it for this time, and thank you very much indeed for watching. If you've got all this way, it's very good of you. And if you haven't already subscribed, I would really appreciate it if you could bump up my subscriber levels just a little bit. Anyway, thanks for watching again, and BFN. Bye for now. Bye.